everyone, so I'm coming to y'all again today without my makeup being completely done because I want to review and demo something because I think when you demo it, maybe it's helpful. I find like it is. I feel like it is. So today I'm going to review the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. So if you don't know, I'm currently on a no-buy and I really believe in, I'm going to make some videos about this, but I believe in not overbuying makeup. So if you're, I just think that's the best thing to do for yourself and definitely for the environment. But I completely ran out of concealer. So I had 0 concealers in my makeup arsenal, and so I was like, all right, well, I need a concealer. Need is, we're going to use that term loosely because you don't need makeup. But I wanted a concealer. And so I went to the store and I looked around and I knew I wanted to buy a drugstore concealer. And so I bought this one because I don't know, I had never tried anything from Makeup Revolution. Kanga is right here. And she's being very needy. Do you want to be on TV? Say hello. Here she is. The best. The most best dog. She's got on her Christmas collar. I don't know if I've shown you all that. I got this at PetSmart 3 years ago. So I do have a couple of seasonal collars for my dogs, which, you know, is probably a little excessive, but I do keep them and let them wear them multiple years in a row. So there we go. But anyway, so I wanted to try this because I never tried anything from Makeup Revolution, and for some reason that brand just really intrigues me. It sparks interest for me. So I decided, well, I might as well try these concealers, and I had heard pretty decent things. I got the shade C2 because I do have a cooler undertone. I already have on foundation. I have on the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which I recently did a review on. Do you want to sit up there? She's going to sit on her ottoman. So that's what... so I decided to go ahead and just purchase this. For my foundation, I went on Instagram and asked y'all what y'all thought I should buy, and y'all told me that, and that was a great decision. I didn't ask y'all about this because I was pretty sure this is what I wanted to buy, and I should have asked y'all because I'm not super happy with it. So packaging is fine. I don't feel like there's anything super wasteful about it. It did have a plastic cover over it, which a lot of them do. I understand for the drugstore why you need that. I don't like that. There's 4 grams of product in it, or 0.14 ounces, which is a decent amount for a concealer. So you pull it out and it's got a really, really fat doe foot applicator. So in comparison to other things, so let me like pull out a lip gloss. Oh, that's got a brush. That's not helpful. I think this one has a doe foot applicator. Yeah. So this is a lip gloss doe foot applicator. This is this concealer. I feel like this is more of like a typical size of a doe foot. There, I think Emily Noel on her channel calls it a buckfoot applicator. So it's probably accurate. It's big. Oh, again with the fantasy, y'all. Let's see. I just had to switch somebody out because one of my players was injured. So I take the giant doe foot. I put it right there because I've had this thing for a while. I don't know what it is. I'm just leaving it there. And then I put that much and that much. So not a lot. I've tried a little less. I've tried a little more. I've had this for a couple of weeks now. And as I said, it's the only concealer I own. So I've been playing around with it to try to figure out the best way to use it. I don't know. I like to set my concealers. And I guess I haven't tried it without setting it. But I always set concealer because I do have... We can get real close. I have some fine lines under there. You can see it too because there's glitter in it right now. This is like a MAC pigment that I have on my lids. But I am setting it with the RCMA No Color Powder. This like, what do you call these? Like spice shaker guy. It's fine. It's not my favorite no white translucent powder. I think my favorite one is by Maybelline. It's the Master Fix one, but I don't have that right now. I've already used it up. So, and I've still got that and a couple of other powders. So I'm just waiting to use up things because I don't want to amass a bunch of stuff. I don't think that's a good idea. I've done that in the past for sure. You're sitting on a makeup collection, but I don't think that's good for your wallet or for the environment, and the environment's important. But anyway, so this is a Real Technique sponge. I put on my foundation with it, so it's not clean, but it's just a sponge. I got 4 of these from TJ Maxx for $12.99, so that's a pretty good deal. And I used this side to just blend it in. I probably should have done one eye before I just smacked it on both eyes, shouldn't I have? I didn't do that though. I think the color match is fine. Again, it's C2. They had quite a few cool shades. They had like a C1, a C2, a C2.5, and a C3, I want to say. I didn't see, I don't know. I was in the Ulta in my store. It was later because I had already been at school. So it was dark outside, but I was using like their light. Obviously, it's a lit store. I couldn't really tell a bunch of difference between them, but I got C2. All right. So before I set it, just blending it in. And I think you can tell I didn't really put that much on. Can you see how the, like, I'm really close to you, how it just kind of like pulls in those fine lines and it looks really thick and crepey. And I do have fine under eyes. I am 26 years old. I drink a ton of coffee and I'm a grad student. And so I've been in school for 26 years, so stress. You see how that did it? So, but yeah, I just feel like that doesn't look so great. And then I just take the RCMA No Color Powder. This was a Smashbox brush I got in a palette a very, very long time ago. But again, I don't want to buy a bunch of brushes that can do the same thing, so this is just what I use. I don't think that looks good. I don't like the way that looks. I was recently, before I had finished up the, before I bought the Makeup Revolution, I'm sorry, I'm not really thinking powder, I used up the Maybelline Fit Me, and it did not give me these crepey under eyes. Because, like, at a certain point, you have to be like, well, girl, you got fine lines. So you might have some concealer that accentuates it. Well, that's true. And I mean, I can accept that. But this just makes me look like I'm about 107. And if you are 107 and have made it to that stage in your life, that's excellent. But I'm not. You know? I'm 26. I would like my under eyes to not look like a 107-year-old. And I don't put a ton of powder. As you can see, but I don't think that's pretty. I think that looks bad. We'll try it down here too. So again, it blends all right, you know, but it's not seamless by any means. You know, it doesn't blend to where it just sinks into the foundation perfectly. It's just, you gotta kind of work, and you can still, in my opinion, at least a little bit see it. So if you want to get really close to that. So all in all, I don't think it's great. I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna use it up because I bought it, and like I said, it's the only concealer I have. And if I decided, well, I don't like it, I'll just chunk it and buy a new one. Then all of this plastic will just live in the environment for the rest of forever, and I'm not comfortable with that. It's gonna do that anyway, but I'm definitely not comfortable with it when I haven't used this up, you know? So I'm keeping it. I'm gonna use it until it's gone, but I wouldn't repurchase it. And if you're in the market for a new concealer, because maybe you're out of concealer or you need a new shade or something, I don't recommend this one. I don't think it's a good one. Again, I like the Maybelline Fit Me. That's probably my favorite concealer that I've tried thus far. But there might be a better one for sure. If you are watching this and you have great concealer recommendations, please let us know, especially because, you know, we can all, you know, when we need to buy them, we can get them. But this is not, it's not good. It was $7, which is nice. I mean, that's definitely inexpensive, but I didn't like it. So I would not purchase that again, and I don't recommend it to y'all. So that's what I have to say about this concealer. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. Talking to y'all is one of my favorite things about doing this. Kanga's taking a cute little nap right there. But I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.